Today I deliver a lecture on surveying. I, Kesh Kumar, lecturer in Civil Department in Guru Gobind Singh Polytechnical College, Andhwal Kalan. Introduction. Basic principle of surveying. Second one is concept and purpose of surveying, measurement, linear and angular units of measurements. And third one is instrument used for taking these measurements, classification based on surveying instruments. And second chapter is chain surveying. First one is introduction, advantages and disadvantages of chain surveying. Second, direct and indirect ranging offsets and recording of field notes. Let's start. Basic principle of surveying. The fundamental principles upon which the surveying is being carried out are: first one is working from whole to part, second one is after deciding the positions of any point, its reference must be kept from at least two permanent objects or stations whose positions have already been well defined. The purpose of working from whole to part is to localize the error and to control the accumulations of errors. Concept and purpose of surveying. Surveying or land surveying is the technique, profession, arts, and science of determining the terrestrial or three-dimensional position of point and the distance and angles between them. A land surveying professional is called a land surveyor. These positions are usually on the surface of the earth and they are often used to establish maps and boundaries for ownerships, locations such as building corner or the surface locations of surface features or other purpose required by government or civil laws such as property sale. Measurement, linear and angular. Types of measurement in surveying. Surveying is the art of making suitable measurements in horizontal or vertical planes. This is one of the important subjects of civil engineering. Without taking a survey of the plot where the construction is to be carried out, the work cannot be. From the above definition, we conclude on two types of measurement in surveying. These are as follows: linear measurement, angular measurements. Now we will go on with the discussion of each of these types of measurements along with their subtypes. Linear measurements are further classified as follows. First one is horizontal distance, second vertical distance. Horizontal distance. A horizontal distance is measured in horizontal plane. If a distance is measured along a slope, it is reduced to its horizontal equivalent. Horizontal and angle vertical distance. A vertical distance is measured along the direction of gravity at that point. The vertical distance are measured to determine difference in elevation in various points. Angular measurements, as the name itself suggests, the two sides meeting at an angle are measured. The angle between them is measured and represented in degrees of radian. Units of measurement used in past and present survey are for construction work like feet, inches, fractions, or inches. For most surveys, feet, tenths, hundred, thousandths. For National Geodetic Survey control surveys meter like 0.1, 0.01, 0.001 meter. The most used equivalent are 1 meter equal to 3.9.37 in equal to 3.2808 feet. One road equal to one pole equal to one trench equal to 16.5 feet. One engineering chain equal to 100 feet equal to 100 links. One gunter chain equal to 66 feet 20 meters. Gunter's link 1A equal to 4 rods equal to 0.020 kilometer. Instruments used for taking these measurements: alligator tables, dumpy levels, engineering chains, graphometer, laser scanning, level staff, measuring tape, plane table, pole surveying, prism surveying, prismatic compass, ranging rod, surveyor's chain, tape surveying, theodolite, total station, tripod, universal instruments. Classification based on surveying instruments. Classification based on instruments used: chain survey, compass survey, theodolite survey, plane table survey, tachometric survey, aerial photographic survey, remote sensing. Next one is chain surveying. Surveying with a chain or tape used for determining distance, aid, linear measurements, suitable for surveys of small extent on open ground, purpose to define boundaries of a piece of land or to take some details. Denotes measuring distance either with the help of a chain or tape, direct measurements. Compass surveying. When area is flat, distance are measured in straight lines. When area is undulating or has obstacles, the lines has to go in a zigzag fashion. Direction of the lines is necessary when required for plotting in paper. Compass used to define direction. Compass keep bearing of a line. The bearings are required for plotting the line on paper. Every map has to be provided with a north. Plane table surveying. In normal surveying, field observations are taken first and then plotting done in office. Second, plane table surveying involves simultaneous plotting along with taking field observations. Labeling. The other types of survey give only the horizontal dimension. The vertical coordinate is defined by a label denoted as reduced level or elevations, used for defining alignment of roads, for setting of drainage lines. Acts. Theodolite surveying. Instruments such as chain, compass, level give one form of dimension. Theodolite is used for both horizontal and vertical measurement in the form of angles works on the principle of optics used for defining angles, unlike compass that gives only varying highly used equipments. Chain survey. Chain. Before the metric system was implemented in India, a 100 feet engineering chain, a 60-foot gunter chain, and a 33 feet revenue chain were used. Now metric chain of 5, 10, 20, and 30-meter length are used. The surveys use more of the 20 and 30-meter chains. The chains are 4 mm wide. They are made of a small link of galvanized wire of diameter. Each link is made into a circle loop by bending it and the connecting the links with a ring to make the whole chain so that the chain is flexible. Usually three rings are placed between the two links. The two rings are elliptical and the middle ring round. A handle is pulled to both ends of the chain and the handle is attached the chain with a sliding joint so that it can rotate around the ends of the chain. This is the image of chain. In measuring a surveying lines, the chain has to be laid out on the ground between the stations. If the line is short, the chain could be put in alignment easily, but if it is long or the end station is not clearly visible, then intermediate points has to be established in line with the endpoints to know the direction of line by ranging. Types of ranging. There are two types of ranging: direct ranging and indirect ranging. Direct ranging is possible when the stations are intervisible. Ranging is done by eye judgment. Ranging rods are erected vertically beyond each end of survey line. The surveyor stands 2 meters beyond the ranging rod while the assistant floats the ranging rod vertically in the intermediate stations. The ranging rod is held roughly in line by the thumb and forefingers. The surveyor directs the assigned assistant to move the rod to the left or right until the three ranging rods appear to be in straight line. To avoid errors due to the ranging rods not being vertical, the lower end of the rod are side for alignments. Indirect ranging. Indirect ranging is possible when the ends of a line are not intervisible, as in the case when a hill ground or when the distance between the stations are so large that they are not clearly intervisible. Indirect ranging intermediate points are fixed by the process of residual ranging as explained below. This one is indirect ranging. Let A and B the end of survey line to be measured as a rising ground between them. Two chainmen with ranging rod take the position M1 and N1 such that they are as nearly in line with A and B as they could. Judge the chainman